Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back.
We're back.
We're back.
I think Mark's working. I'm working. Audio's working. His image should be a lot cleaner now. We did an
Dude, look at
upgrade.
me. I look so good. Like I'm looking at myself right now. I look great right here.
Dude,
Like,
it's like
and I'm
not
looking
even
at myself on
this.
stream, and it's like day and night.
I know. Like, so we kind of upgraded a lot of, like, I made some, no hardware change. We just actually made some back end changes. I've been, for those of you that follow the Airsoftology, for me, my day job, I did a stream this morning and had like a lot of issues with the stream, and I went down this troubleshooting rabbit hole. So basically, if you join me on that stream, from the moment that stream ended until now, I've been researching all this stuff. So compliments of that going a little interesting. We've upgraded our stream. So, and I'm happy about
Yes,
it. I'm really happy about it. This is actually,
dude, it looks great. Like, look at me. I look like a normal, functional human being. I don't look like I'm pixelated.
no,
This
you
is
don't.
great.
Your camera looks good. Like, you don't even need to upgrade your camera, really. I mean, I know you got a better
Yeah.
one on the way, but so anyway, guys and gals, welcome back. Yeah, back in changes exactly. Hey,
Yes.
don't make fun of my dating
Welcome
life, really.
back to the show,
Welcome
man.
back. Your dreams were your
Yeah.
ticket out. Oh wow. So anyway, it's been a great couple weeks. I know you haven't been with us. We're probably gonna have a little lower attendance today, but that's okay. We've been doing some, like, I think Mark, you had to recharge. We had, like, all of us had stuff going
Yeah.
on. We've got a lot of stuff, and the reason is it's a build up for what's coming. We're going to
Yes.
be
Yes.
there's a massive event hosted by your day job that
Yes.
I will be at, Stu and Chat will be at, and a bunch of other people will be at. So,
That's right. The
and by the way,
Crytek owners meeting.
yeah, the KOM. And by the way, hi Winky, hi Ho Chi Young, hi Bumpkin, hi Stu, hi Starseed, hi everybody. The usual
Yes.
suspects are here. But the
Thank
question
you for
is,
joining us.
who is Kaiser Sose? Really?
Hey. And also, where is Carmen San Diego?
Yeah. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
Nobody knows. Oh yeah. It's been a pretty interesting little bit of time
Mm.
since the last show. Well,
Yep.
show on a Wednesday, Razvan.
Razvan's
Hello.
Razvan's probably laying there like phone on his chat. Huh? Show? Okay. Join. Heck,
Yeah,
if you guys
so
even saw, I even put a we even made a thumbnail for the show now. We are moving up in
yes.
the world. Now it means
Whoa, like we're getting super pro.
wait, does that mean I need to go back and do thumbnails for the past 55 before this one?
Uh,
Ugh.
so let's just punt on the 55.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll
start
just,
now. We'll
welcome to
start from
show one of the
this
Hopped Up
point on.
podcast.
This point on, we start. We do
Oh,
that.
I called it. Razvan was like, I was exactly like that. He's like- Actually, all
Yeah, we
joking
did want
aside,
to.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Jono.
No, I was gonna say I was shifting gears. So,
Oh yeah. No, I was like, we didn't want to punt this week because
mm,
uh, we do have some stuff that we want to talk about. There's a lot going on. Last week was pretty crazy, and we wanted to do this week's show like on Monday, but Monday I was sequestered to show up on another
yeah,
podcast.
you've got you
So
got media because your day job has you do media. Like you're showing
yeah,
up for like
this is
personal
this is this
appearances.
is yeah, this is like I was doing a buddy a solid, and also it was an opportunity to talk about the day job. So I just felt like that was something that made sense for me to do. So that's kind of what I asked, if we can kind of just move the show
But
to a
it's
different day this week.
dude, that's your day job. It pays real bucks. This pays exposure bucks. Actually,
This pays
this
bingo
pays
bucks.
this pays negative dollars. Like basically, it's like there's no monetization, and that's the cool
Yes.
part because we do it because we love it. Although, on
Hmm.
a side note, this episode is brought to you by Patch Fiend Patches. You can go to patchfiend.com, or if you're in the States, go to
Oh,
amazon.com. Pick up your patches today.
oh.
Free shipping on orders of $35 or more, or
Hmm.
$6.99 worldwide shipping, flat rate for any order.
What was that phrase from South Park? Oh, you can suck on my balls.
Yes, exactly. That is it. My number one seller is this one by far. This is number one seller.
Yes.
Number two is the D20. I have a D20 dice. This is my number
Yes.
two seller. For real.
Really? I
Yeah.
mean, I knew that I knew it was gonna be popular, but I didn't think that your D20 was gonna be like your second
Mm,
highest selling
I
patch.
know, right? So speaking of patches, I've got Scott's patches here. I've got the secret meal the meal sim
Oh,
ish patch that you know I've got it here. I've got them all physically on site. So for those who don't know, I made patches for the Crytek owners meeting for two different occasions. One's
mhm.
kind of an evergreen for people who get to go to visit Osaka and experience this certain food. I'll just go tell you
Yeah.
it's the Anagi butter patch,
Oh
and
yeah.
then I got the
I've
Anagi
seen
butter
the
patch. So
artwork
now you
and it's
get
excellent.
if you have a Nagi butter, you get issued a patch. It's a
That's
commemorative
right.
patch for Nagi butter. And then I've also did a project for Scott for the KOM, the owners meeting, which we'll be talking about. They'll talk about the Japan side, but it's going to be tying in a bit more to our
Mm.
day job. So yes, so we have all of those. They're all in, and they are just. I'm gonna tell you, man, Scott's. It's a kind of a chill design, but dude, it turned out good. It turned
I
out
got
really good.
again. I saw the photos.
Like it's they like I'm like me at the factory and I and like all that, like it's just we're like on the same page. Like the secret, by the way, the secret of making a patch is just like give as much information as you possibly can. Like don't
Yeah.
leave anything to guess, and it turns out great. And that's why I think you see a lot of like patches, and there's like 4 or 5 companies out there, like maybe 5 or 6, they're just crushing it because they know how to talk
Yeah.
and do it. So I got that. I've actually got 3 new ones coming. Well, 2 new ones coming,
Yeah.
and they're not gonna be ready in time, but I was hoping. I'll send you
Well,
some. I'll mail
Hoshinga,
you some.
it wouldn't be proper if we showed it and not the people who these patches supposedly belong to show it. So
Yeah,
I got a glimpse by proxy. Actually, I saw Scott's because I had to ask all you guys to bring patches,
yeah,
and that's when he told me you're doing his, and
mm,
then he showed me the design, and I was like, that's pretty
yeah,
highbrow. And so that's how I found out his, and then well, Masaki's Unagi butter patch. I think everybody knew about that one. So,
yeah. Well, that
but
one is fun because
then he showed me after he went to see you I almost say Guangzhou in Taiwan.
Hey,
So, I don't
hush your mouth,
know.
boy. Hush
Put
your
some
mouth.
respect on my city. That's the joke I always tell our Taiwanese colleague Lin here. I'm like, man, you better stop acting up. If not, I'm gonna send your butt back to Shenzhen or Guangzhou or wherever the hell you're from.
Oh God. Oh, them fighting words, boy. Them fighting words.
He's like, what are you talking about? I'm from Taichung.
Taichung. Yes. Is he from Taichung?
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
Yeah, he's from Taichung. Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, so I've got those. I've got some other stuff. You know what I should do? I'm gonna tell you right now. I might can the design and save it for next year's owners meeting to do a Strong Zero patch.
Oh, that'd be good. Yes.
Strong Zero Owners Club. Strong Zero
Yeah.
Club.
Strong Zero Owners Club. Have you gotten owned by Strong Zero?
Yes.
It's not what you think. It's not you
Strong
could conquer
today,
Strong Zero. No.
strong today, owned tomorrow.
Yes,
That's it.
that's right.
And it's got to be the
That's
can.
it.
It's got to be like we'll
It
do
has
like
to
a
be a crumpled up can.
yeah, crumpled.
It's got to be like slightly crumpled.
Oh my
It has to be
God.
like that.
That's good. We should. Okay, I'm gonna work on the art on that one because I did all the art for this stuff. There's a theme. The theme to the Nagi butter patch, which we'll show you all when we're done. You kind of have to have grown up in the States or have some connection to the States to kind of get.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like something in the Europe you can get, but it follows the theme because we're all part of like the meal sim
Yeah.
group. So it follows the theme of meal sim. Meal sim patches are all like based on like fast food restaurants, but I kind of
Yes.
took it like with food branding, so it's different. It was funny. I was working on ideas, working on designs, and I don't know how this like jumped in my head. I was like, "Oh, this is perfect! Oh my God, this is so perfect!" So I did it, and I showed it to Misaki. I was like, "What do you
Yeah.
think?" He's like, "Freaking run it!" He was like, "That's so perfect." I was like, "Okay, cool, done." Because I was
Yeah.
going a
It was really
totally different route. So
yeah. It was very good. It was very tasteful.
like the other route was gonna be like an eel, like either an eel like hugging a stick of butter or something like I had
Right.
like some concepts of that, like or like a fighting eel like holding like a sword like with butter, like a fork with butter on the top or something. I don't know. Like I had different ideas, but it just didn't pan out. Anyway, you guys don't want to hear about that crap. Oh man. So as we're talking about stuffing our face, let's switch to our updates on our 8-week shred, which I think you've done far better than I have. So tell me how you're doing.
So I've maintained complete control except for week 6 and 7. So this is week 7. No, week 5 and 6. The reason why is because week 5 and 6 I was actually a little bit busy and I took a little personal time on my own to go to Nagoya, so I punted on that one. But I did work out all the way leading up. So
Hmm.
meaning I did do my 3 days, 3 days plus one rest day, and the Friday I went to Nagoya. So I did my 3 days on week 5, and then I did another 3 days on week 6, which was last week. So, uh, so I guess I'm if I have to add the dates in, I'm 1 week out. So,
Okay.
but but my issue is, keeping with the food and all that. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. If I'm
Mm.
talking about the eating side, I eat pretty much the same thing every day for lunch, which is a small salad, and two sides of protein, which would be either be a double chicken or a chicken and egg. Right, that's literally what I eat for lunch. That's it. And for dinner, I'll have my small bento, salad, and a piece of chicken breast, and then I'll drink water. And then I'll probably go out and have some drinks and normal people food once or twice a week. Like but the Saturday that I usually would go out for drinks and food, I also like work out for 3 hours. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Kind of my experience. I've been doing the bentos, the healthy bentos, all that stuff, staying good. Really not any major splurging. It was the producer's birthday this week, so we had some sweets and some cakes, stuff
that's
like
fine.
that. Totally super critical. Like everything goes out the window because, and that's 100% above board. Um, the
But you better kick that out the window for the producer's birthday. There's
producer's
no
a
like, oh, but
big fan. Actually, I did
it's
pretty
all right.
good. She's a big fan of like she likes Oreo stuff. We did Oreo stuff in the past for birthdays
Mhm,
and things. She likes Oreo cakes, things like that. But she also
mhm,
loves
yes.
Toro cakes, and Toro things. And there's this Toro roll sweet cake shop that's very famous. Her and her family get all the time. Um, and I'm like, okay, I got to try to one up this. Like, I got to figure it out. So I did a lot of research, found out, and I found a place that makes these. Like, it's pretty much like the Google reviews are just like Toro cake. Like, just like you just don't even bother buying anything else in this place. It's like everything's good, but like when you go there, you're just gonna want to buy this. And I got it, and man, I crushed it, bro. It
Mhm.
was it was everything and then some. So in fact, when you come here, they sell by the slice. It's like $6 a slice. It's no joke. Yeah, it's like $5 or $6 for a slice, just a plain old slice of like 3 layer cake. But it's pretty legit. For food, lots of rice, like lots of alternative rice, like quinoa rice, brown rice, and I saw Razvan switching rice and potatoes for veggies, lost 3K in a week. That's awesome. I've
Yes.
switched some of my
Very good.
rice for sweet potatoes. I've done a lot of research. Sweet potatoes are actually
Number one.
number one. If you can
Number one
replace your
clean
car,
carb.
yeah, swap. Like now that I'm like, all of a sudden I started digging. I don't know why I went down this rabbit hole of sweet potatoes because like a lot of the healthy lunchbox I get here come with a sweet potato, and I'm like, but it's sweet and it's a potato. It can't be
Yeah.
better than rice, can it?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah. Right
it's like
after sweet potato is normal
yeah,
potato.
like sweet potato is like 33 or 40% better than rice.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
you can eat the equivalent amount in grams and you'll be a 33 or 40% reduction in calories, carbs,
Yeah.
everything. And you get
Yeah.
nutrients as a bonus. So I was just like,
Yeah.
what? So I've been trying
That's
to
right.
introduce that. I've got frozen sweet potatoes. You can buy them like just everywhere has these things. Like
Yeah.
steam the suckers and then just put them in your freezer. Steam
Yeah.
them, slice them, and then throw them in your freezer, and then just pull them out and have them with the meal. So for those of you like Razvan, you're doing it. I know you're changing rice, potatoes, your veggies. If you want to introduce some carbs, which you should have some carbs in your diet,
Yeah. Just a little bit of carb.
don't
You
nuke your
need it.
carbs, man. Like you gotta have
Yeah.
some. Um,
Yeah. You need it.
yeah, do the sweet potato thing. Bake it, steam it, whatever. Don't put anything on it, and just go with it and make it
Yeah.
your carb, and it's really good. So I've
Yeah.
been doing that. The problem is at the gym, I'm competitive with myself. And I become
Aren't we all?
I know we talked about this. So like now that it's like become like my thing, like I want to go and I want to see numbers move. I want to see gains. I want to see it's not like I'm for me it's the challenge. I want to see like I put this many plates on, I need to put something on this week. And then I'm like, I can't finish. So next week I'm like, can I finish? And like, as I go on the same exercise, I'm trying to like, okay. And I get excited about pushing and getting that extra rep in and throwing the next plate on, right? Whatever size plate it is. So my cut has turned into a bit of a bulk. I haven't shredded, like I haven't gained any belly fat. But I haven't necessarily lost too much in like by way of like exposing more of the abs. But the plan was maybe I'll drop a kilo or two. No, dude, I've gone up a kilo and a half. Since we started this challenge, I've gone up a kilo and a half. My pants have not changed in size. My waist has not changed at all in size. My shirt has in this way. And my legs, my like around the quad area, because I've started really focusing heavy on legs. And we were talking about this. I've been doing like the sit on the back, do the push the sled, right? Like, and I'm like at 210 kilos now on the sled. So 8 plates plus a pair of 5s. On the sled. So that's like my leg, and I'm doing 4 sets of like 12 with that. So that's like my rep set out, and I'm trying to move it up more and more. So yeah, my problem is I'm pushing too hard, and I found like I'm starting to really love legs, like really.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Like,
my favorite days: chest day, leg day. Just
same
my
man.
favorite.
Shoulder day. I walk in, I'm like, let's do this. You know, it's kind of like it's like
I also like doing arms too. You know, I get a good kick out of doing arms. But it's like the excitement has really diminished a lot doing arms here, living here in Japan, because I can't show it, right? I can't like I can't be like, oh man, look at Juicy. I can't, right?
I know because
But
the ink.
last night, I did catch a glimpse of the definition, and I was
No, I
like,
saw your IG post like through your shirt,
yeah, through my
dude, bro.
shirt,
Your
yeah.
tris are popping like
Yeah,
hard.
man. The forearms, tricep, everything that was just coming straight off of a bicep curl. I
Yeah. By the way,
dropped that. I
it's
looked at
Real
myself
Mark
in the mirror. I'm
West.
like, ooh,
It's MARCK. Real Mark
yeah,
West is his IG. If you guys want to follow, like he posts a lot of like stuff in our world, like some airsoft stuff, some his lifestyle, his
yeah,
travel, and of course gym. So it's kind of like a little bit of lifestyle, everything.
yeah, a little bit of everything. I
It's good.
try like I try to do as much work as I can. Like put work there during the work hours, but if it's after work hours and you guys want to see like what trouble I get myself into, go ahead. What is that? What is this
This
fancy thing?
This first off, I ordered these glasses from Amazon because you cannot find a martini glass here. It's double walled one. It's just an overly posh glass, but for good reason because we've got something quite posh. This
Oh,
is from our wonderful friend Koshida-san.
oh,
He brought this when he came and visited. So like Misaki was here visiting
yes,
like last week. Yeah, it was last week. So he was here. We got to take him around Sunday. I took him. We went to the goat barbecue place,
yes,
like the goat style
yes.
yakiniku style place. I know it's
Yeah.
Japanese, but this is like the Western Chinese version because it's the goat. And he's like, yeah, we only
Yeah.
have this in Hokkaido, and he really seemed to like it.
Yeah. Genghis Khan.
Yep. So we did all the real North stuff, and then for lunch I took him to our favorite Xiaolong Bao place, and they have really good
Mhm.
xiaomai. Oh my god, they put like an alcohol, like a Shaoxing wine, in
Oh,
with the meat,
yes.
and it's strong. When you eat
Yes.
the meatball, they've like marinated the pork in it, and it's
Oh,
got a big juicy shrimp on top.
dude,
Oh,
it's my
bro,
favorite.
when you come here, you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
you be like you're gonna crave. I've yet to find a
Yes.
place that does this. They just the
Oh, that
flavor
sounds
in
so
the
good.
in the meatball. If you like, I know you like. You're talking like you like that Hua Diao
The
Ji.
Shaoxing wine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shaoxing
yeah. I
wine, Hua
love
Diao Ji, right? So I do
Yes.
too. The Shaoxing wine
Oh,
flavor is like it's just the right punch, no
dude.
alcohol,
Yeah.
and then they have this mala noodles. They're oh
Mhm.
my god, dude, they're so good, and it's like
I don't know, man. That's
three
so
people
so
can eat for
awesome.
it's three people eat for like $16 for 3 people. It's like it's like a backstreet place, but it's nice. It's not like shady. It's not like a stall. It's
Yeah.
actually a proper restaurant, but it has like 5 tables. So good,
Wow.
dude.
That's really good.
Yeah, dude.
That's
There's
really good.
yeah.
Dang.
So we'll go there for sure. If you like chou tofu, they have a really good sticky tofu. Misaki doesn't, so we didn't get it.
Yeah.
They have really good chou tofu there. Like it, like They make like they have like 6 or 7 dishes, and they're just all just crushing it. That's all they do.
Nice.
But
Yeah, that's yeah. I gotta get back onto that. Like the one thing like I've been seeing lately because it's that crab season
mm.
in Hong Kong, and I
Well,
think
at least
Taiwan
you
is
have
going.
crab because it's not in Alaska right now. They canceled
Yeah.
season.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about yours.
Oh.
We'll talk about crab season getting
Yeah.
canceled.
Yeah. So yeah, they so Hong Kong had like their crab season recently, and the one thing I really miss a lot about having like that you like big creamy crab that we had like that you have like in I'm sure Taiwan does the same thing
Mm-hmm.
is drinking that Shaoxing wine with the crabs, and it's just so good. Like for me, I like the producer's mom would put like some of the dried prunes in it in the
Oh,
wine, and just it's like Chinese mulled wine, right? She
yes, it is.
bring
That's a
bring
good
it
way to
up
describe it.
bring it up to like a semi boil, and then she'd turn the fire off and just let it simmer down a little bit, and they'll serve it a little bit warm. Oh
Oh,
man, it's so good. Oh, it's so delicious. I love it.
yeah. Well, you should try this. Misaki, it's pear. It's Japanese pear. I don't know if you can read the
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
there. I can focus so you can probably you can read that or
Yeah,
not.
pear.
So it's actually the Japanese pear and it's a sake
Nice,
mix. It's
nice.
pretty good. Pretty nice. Very. If you like Japanese pear, this is.
Yeah, they have a pear chuhai at 7-Eleven right now.
Oh, really?
One of those seasonal limited ones.
I can't wait, man. Like, by the way,
I need to
there's
go just grab some and put it in my fridge, and
yeah.
because I know I'm not gonna be able to drink it until next week anyway, so I'm gonna do that.
Misaki was showing me. I'm a big fan of these gummies from this one brand. Yeah,
Yeah, the hard gummies.
yes, where are they? I thought I had a bag right
They
here.
have a new flavor that's out.
Yeah, tough. They're called Tough, I think.
Yeah,
Tough
tough
gummies.
gummies. Yeah, tough
Yeah, yeah.
gummies.
They
Yeah.
had like he brought me the peach, the double grape, and then they had the melon, they had the energy drink one. But the new one he showed me is I read it. It's in Chinese. Like I realized like was it white tiger? I could read the words white and tiger. That's it. Like it's like Bai Tai Hu. I was like, what is that? He's like, because it's tiger. I was like, he goes, well, I think it's white soda because I couldn't read the rest of it. It was like white and then something, something, something,
Oh,
and
it's
then
like
like,
probably like the Calpis.
and that's what he's
Calpis.
thinking. Yeah, it's like Calpis. Or if you guys live in the States, Calpico, because
Yeah,
they don't want to use the name
because you don't want to call
Calpis
it
because
Calpis.
yeah, it sounds like Calpis. So
Yeah.
um, but yeah, man, that's I'm excited. That's like my favorite gummy. Their sour stuff. Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Tough gummies. Tough
Tough
gummies.
gummies. Tough
That's a
love.
in America, that's a totally different type of candy.
Tough gummy. Yeah. Depends on the state you live in. Um,
If you live in California, they may give you a different type of
California,
tough gummy.
Vegas, Nevada, let's see, Washington, Oregon. Yeah, those states. Yeah, you could be. It's be something different. Oh, but yeah, man, back to Razvan shoulder day, man. I hate it. I love it. I'm actually I'm good at shoulders, but like my shoulder, I'm old, so and I don't stretch enough. So like my shoulders definitely have that. I have that forward roll. I mean, you can see me sitting here like I'm this, right? And I should be this, but I'm this. So I have that forward roll. So like that next week's Showtime. It's a really good question. Ho Chi Young, Mark, what are we
It's
gonna do for?
Monday.
We're gonna do Monday. We're stick with Mondays, okay?
Monday. I think we should just do next week, same as usual. Just keep to the same schedule for Monday. Uh,
The following week we
maybe the
can't do Monday because it's travel
following
day.
week we wouldn't be able to do it because you're leaving, and producer's finally here next week, next Monday.
Next Monday, or 2 Mondays.
No, the two
Yeah,
Mondays.
2 Mondays. Wait,
Sorry.
wait now. Well, actually,
Sorry.
technically, you know what? We actually could do next Monday.
Yeah, the Monday after.
We
Like,
could
we
no,
come
we could
back
do
from-
we could do next Monday for the show. No, it's like
Yeah,
so
I mean next like yeah like
two
in
Mondays.
in
2 Mondays out.
yeah both we can do this coming Monday and then the one after.
Yeah, because that'll be the travel day back to Osaka,
Yeah.
and we could do that night because we'll be
After
done and wrapped.
after dinner, yeah, after dinner, then we can just do it that night. Like we can either like do a easy setup in your hotel room, and
Mm.
we just do that. Yeah, I know what you
Actually,
guys are saying.
apparently, we can stream on this.
Oh, nice.
The instant
Excellent.
I got an Instant 360. Apparently, we can stream on this. So if we can, I can set it up and get us both in frame.
Right.
And I bought the mic adapter for it, so we can run the mics with it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll try it.
Well, if it's See if the angle's wide enough, you can see if like anyone else wants to come on the show. Just like
Um,
have it
hey,
prompt.
dude, this is a 360. The angle's infinite.
Yeah, there you
It sees
go.
everything. Like you can actually, and so what I think I can do with this, because you have to stream through your phone. I think what I can
Yeah,
do is I can kind of MC it or be the director, and you may have to take more of a leading role for like
yeah,
the show, and we can hand the mic around because it
yeah,
works with any of the mics. So we can have the two different DJI mics and have them just passed around that I've
yeah,
got with the set, and I can literally swipe and change camera view on the fly
yeah,
as we stream. So like if you're talking, I can spin to you, and if I'm talking, I can spin to me, and if somebody else is talking, I can spin to them, and we can actually have basically an active camera doing our live stream. It could be kind of fun, like very
yeah. I think
roundtable ish.
yeah, we can definitely do that and see who's down to kind of
Chew High live stream Monday night,
yeah,
2 Mondays from now. Next
the
Monday, we're
strong
gonna
zero live stream.
strong zero. So next Monday, normal time, normal everything. It'll be same background you see here. Mark and I enjoying ourselves um, with you. We'll probably have some more detail about what's going on to Japan. We're gonna give you a better timeline of what's going on. If we're gonna do any impromptu stuff, like or if we have more scheduled things we can add in. Something you're gonna want to do is follow our socials because I'm between Mark and I, we're gonna be doing some heavier posting on the IG. So if you're not following our IG, you definitely should. I'll be able to get some content, some shorts. I'm gonna try to use this as much because this is pretty cool. Because like in Japan, I know like filming is kind of a thing, but since it's 360, I can put it on the stick they have and just literally hang it down. Like it just goes in this little stick, and the stick goes invisible, and I can just have it to my side, and we can get content. Like or just have it sitting somewhere, and we can get content. So it's very nondescript. It doesn't look like I'm filming. So we can
Mhm.
do some fun stuff. We're gonna try to share the key moments with you. At worst, you'll get to see Unagi butter. You'll get to see, all the great food,
Yeah,
camaraderie, fun. All the things we're gonna be seeing and doing. That you know times five. So if you guys aren't following it, just stay hopped up on IG is what you want to do.
yeah,
So, so
yeah. So
Hojiang's,
just
you didn't Hojiang, you didn't get tickets.
no, the tickets are sold out sadly, and then because a lot of them are number one because of high volume of people who want to go,
Oh,
so
I'm
it's like
sure. Like how many
so you gotta
thousands?
you gotta you gotta sign up as early as you can, and so you gotta sign up as early as you can. That's number one. Number two, of course, you need to own a Crytek. Number three,
What's the
sadly,
proof? How do you
because
prove that?
well, honor system. If you don't own one, you gotta bring one. Anyway, so there you go. You own, but you can't bring that
I
one.
know I can't bring this one. No, it's metal. No,
You can't bring that here.
absolutely
We have
not.
two of them at the office. You can't bring that here.
No, no, no.
Can't bring that here. Come on, what the hell?
No. Are you guys
Yeah,
bringing that to the
so
game?
I don't know.
Because it's not really something you
Crytek
need to
was good enough
promote,
to Crytek was good enough to send us stuff.
but you can't sell it. It's
Send
metal.
us some samples early. Yeah, so it's really there for us to see what it is, kind of see how it works, and strip it apart. It's one of those like production samples that here you go. I think a bunch of people got. So we got
Yep, same.
we got some, and so
Well,
they're being put through
basically, you're going to be
their
making
paces
all
and so on.
kinds of upgrade parts for it. So,
Yep. Well, the if you use Humorex Glock magazines, all of our upgrades for the Humorex Glock mags works just fine. Actually, works really, really good with the Maxim 9.
yeah, I got an early sample, so mine gets caught in there a little bit on the mag catch.
Yeah.
But I talked to Uncle Alan. He said they've on the final version that the mag catch has been adjusted and it works just fine because like it
Yeah.
basically locks it in. It's like the spec is too tight. It's because
Yeah.
we're talking airsoft, but most everybody hears airsoft anyway. The coating that they use on the mag is so thin. It's anodized. It's really thin
Yeah.
anodization versus the paint kind of the coating on a regular mag. And even though the spec is roughly the same for the metal, the coating adds a thickness on the non Crytek one, and that's what makes it thicker.
Right.
So But they changed the tolerances on the tolerances were like super tight, which are great. Like not many
Yeah.
companies do that. So they had to kind of loosen them up a little bit for cross compatibility. So final word.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but like us throwing in the like just you fit that thing in there, the Umarex, like that we put like a Glock 19X magazine in there. And it just the FPS variation was like 2.
Yeah. It seals great
It was
because
really good.
the packing, the seal
Yeah.
at the top of the mag is the same design as the VFC.
Yeah.
So versus the flat one, which is WE Marui spec. So
Yeah.
Marui mags, you're probably gonna need to
Um,
buy the packing from Lilacs that they
well,
sell.
they also the issue with the Marui mags is they have the little bumper at the back, right? The little bumper,
Oh
it
yeah.
prevents you from putting the magazine in.
Oh, that's stupid. I didn't know that. I never had one of those.
Yeah, we that was one of the first things we tried. So I showed Uncle Alan right away. Is actually we put the magazine halfway, and the little bumper on the back of that magazine stopped it.
Yep. Well, that's hey, guess what? Crytek or VFC, buy it up.
Yeah,
So good. It's the heck. It's the official Glock anyway. Might as well
yeah.
use it. Officially licensed.
Anywho,
Anyway, you don't hear about our day jobs. I don't know. You may want to hear about our day jobs. If you do,
Anywho.
join me every
Yes.
single Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30
Mhm.
p.m. Pacific on the
Yes.
Airsoftology podcast.
or you can come
shameless
to
self-promotion.
yes, do Airsoftology.
my
Go.
live stream weekly.
Go join Airsoftology's live stream.
I'm gonna try. Speaking of live streams, I'm gonna try to figure out my live stream schedule next week. I'm moving it to Tuesday next week because Wednesday I'll be traveling that day.
right.
The following week, I don't know what to do because that's like our Wednesday, which would be our Thursday morning, which is like we're gonna have to shift because our Thursday morning is a sightseeing day.
Yes, Wednesday
So-
and Thursday.
If you guys are up for it, I know we talked about Friday. I might shift it to Friday morning at the office, and we can do a social. We can
It'll
I
be
run it
10
past your-
a.m.
Yeah, I need to run it past your bosses because it'll be 9:30. I can push it back a hair, or I can get to the office early, and we can maybe do something at the office. I don't mind taking a taxi there, and we can start having like basically an epic cast of everybody on
Yeah.
the show, and we can make it all Lilacs, the Lilacs episode. And I think that
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
If you're
We
cool
can we
with
can do that. I would definitely be cool with that. We can definitely do that on like a Friday. Do that Friday morning first thing.
Mm.
I think like office opens at 9, so that would be like 8 o'clock your usual time.
Mhm.
So I would say maybe if we do 9:30.
9:30, 10 o'clock. 9:30 is normal time. Well, 9:30 here.
Well, 9:30
here,
here
which
is
should be
normal
10:30
time,
there.
right? So it'll be 10:30 here. So
Yeah, we can do-
9:30 here will be 8:30 there.
Yeah, we can maybe do it a touch early. That'd be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or split
Yeah,
the
we can
difference, make
definitely
it
do that.
10. I don't know. We can figure it out. Yeah, let's talk
I
about
mean,
it. Let's
because so for our filming schedule for you guys, it doesn't start till 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So if we want to do something in between or kind of run 30 minutes in, that's fine.
we can
Because
do
that day
yeah.
we're doing a bunch of social content too.
Yeah, so we can run 10 we can do a shorty like
Mhm.
I can get there early. I don't care how early. I don't mind. I can get there crazy early. And we can just start the process early and we can do like maybe 30 to 45 minutes, kind of truncate it, keep it shorter, and then just make it condensed and we can just get you on Koshida-san on whoever we can get on the Ryan, we can get some other people on, like have the other media people that are there. We can rotate and have like a round robin
Yeah.
and just answer questions. So let's talk
Yeah.
about that. Let's run it past the higher ups if they're cool with it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we can talk about that. And then we're going to do our best. Next week, we'll have a better idea of your schedule for Hopped Up for the time.
Yes.
We're going to try not to
Yes.
skip as well. So we're going to be,
Yes.
bro, I'm double streaming every week. Today's a double
Yes.
stream day.
Yes.
That's why the
Yes.
extra calories. By the way, lots of calories here. This is a gainer shake day.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, so yeah, that's John will drink
Freedom.
some
That is
fast.
from like Koshida-san. This is a Japanese pear sake. It's
Yes,
not that
Japanese pear
strong. I
sake.
don't know what the percentage is. I can't read.
Yeah, it's something you can drink out of the bottle and you probably
Yeah, you can
finish
drink.
the
Yeah,
whole thing.
this is super light, but it's 8%. It says here 8%. So it's
8%.
like 8%'s got some punch, bro. Um, it drinks
you
like
can-
it's
yeah.
3. So
Ooh, danger.
dangerous. Yeah, and I'm telling you
Danger.
it is a perfect blend of like super fresh Japanese pear juice and it's like 50% that and 50% high quality. Like I would say like what's the one the milky sake,
Oh, kind of like the unfiltered
the
one.
unfiltered like
Yeah, yeah,
Jinro, I forget what it's called, the unfiltered the one. It's like a mix of both of those together,
right.
like totally Dragon Ball fusion.
Yes, yes,
Gogeta style. That's it.
yes, yes. I get it. I totally get it.
Speaking of
Yeah,
anime, you don't watch anime, do you?
I do.
You do. Anybody watching Chainsaw Man right now? Hello,
I
anybody out
haven't like
there?
I haven't watched
It's on
Chainsaw Man.
Netflix here. Like Chainsaw Man. I don't know if it's on Netflix in the States. Dude, the new Chainsaw Man is awesome. Like for real.
I
I
know.
my
I
my
watched. I
nephew
feel
turned
like.
me on to
ah,
it. It just dropped. My nephew turned me on to it, and he was like, "Hey, Uncle Jonathan, you got to do this." I'm like, "All right, man, I'll check it out." And I check it out. It's super hyper gory. Um, for real, find it, Freedom. If you guys are into it, yeah, you need to binge. Yeah, Gals. Like I did the first one. I was like, the first episode, I was like hooked. I'm like, oh. Even the producer loves it. She loves like the zombie, bloody, gory stuff, which is awesome. I love that. So we're both like next. We're waiting. So yeah, wait a few if you want to wait and just binge it because you're gonna be wanting more for real.
yeah, that's
Anyway,
good. That's
side
good.
note, since we're talking Japan, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go anime. I mean,
Yeah, anime. Yeah, I've been meaning to kind of want to get into get back into anime, but like just with the work schedule lately, just after I
dude,
finish the gym,
you
I
don't have
come
time.
home, I turn on my TV, I just sit there and I'm just like I melt into my couch a little bit, and then I realize to myself, man, maybe I should go eat this dinner. And
By the way,
so
Mark,
I
you
sit,
you legit have a bug on your
oh,
right
this
there. That bug. Get it.
it's not a bug. I don't know what it is.
What is that?
No idea. I think there's something wrong. I think there's
Where'd it come
some issue
from?
with the camera. Like probably it's like
It's
a dead spot on
like
the camera, to be
tap.
honest.
No, it looks like tap it. It's like
Yeah,
something
right
inside.
there.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
just want to clean it.
Yeah, I know.
Where did it
Yeah, it's
come
probably
from?
I don't know. Like it just showed up one day and it's probably just like a spot in the camera. That's
Right,
okay. I got you.
yeah,
Just
dead
kidding.
pixels. Who knows?
Yeah,
You can. Okay, so you can bring alcohol to Japan. Yes, the limit is. It's weird. It's measured in kilos. It's like 10 kilos or less. It's very odd. It's like I googled it. I was like, because here in Taiwan, it's simple. It's pretty simple. It's like, look, you can bring two bottles or a bottle in this many cans or whatever. They have like it's like U.S. Same rules as U.S. They have a
yeah.
very specific ratio of like how many bottles, considering they're a liter a piece, whatever, and blah blah blah. So here you can bring in two. After that, you start getting taxed. I think on the third and on the fourth they'll seize it. So you have to get a permit for beyond that. But in Japan, it's very non-specific. It's I looked it up on their site, and it is absolutely kilo. It's by weight. Um,
How much how many kilos of alcohol is in the 8% or like in the 9% strong zero?
yeah. So it says liquor tax exempted, goods personal use, to quality of the tax balance, customs duty. This is in customs dot Japan Customs, customs.go.jp. This is their official site. Tax-free allowance, actually, I take this back. It's different here. So this is on customs.go.jp. It says you can bring three bottles at 760 ml per bottle, which is interesting because most are 750. Personal use. So the tax-free allowance is three bottles of that. Type of
There you
alcohol.
go.
All right. So weird. Tariff rate and liquor rate of alcoholic beverages. Sparkling beer, no tariff. And the tax rate's 200,000 yen per kiloliter. Kiloliter. 1,000 liters. Zero. So the tariff rate on beer is you bring whatever beer you want. Bring
Yeah,
your
bring
beer.
all the beers.
Beer's water here in Japan.
Yeah, bring all the beers.
Sparkling liquor not less than 50% by weight of malt or not less than 10% by volume of alcohol. So sparkling liquor over 10%, and it is a 3% tax rate.
Oh, that
Wine,
means you can't be bringing. Oh, sparkling liquor, not wine.
correct. Wine is when you hit over your max, there's a tariff on it. It's 15% or 125 yen a liter, whichever's less. 125 yen a liter? It's like
Dude, that's
it's like
nothing.
it's like 80 cents. 80 cents, less than a dollar US. It's less than a euro. Oh
Boys,
my
just
god.
bring your Magnum bottles in, boys.
That's the general tariff. The simplified tariff rate is 70 yen a liter. 70 yen. That's like 40, 50 cents US, 40, 50 euro, whatever. 40, 50
Dude, you get
50
you
cents.
at that point you
Half a
give them
euro.
100 yen and tell them to keep the change.
You're like, bro, I got a suitcase of this stuff. Here's a 10,000 yen
Here's
note. It should
here's
cover
here's
everything.
here's 1,000 yen. It should cover everything.
These 4 suitcases are full. Here's a 10,000 note. Just let me through.
Yeah,
Um,
that's right.
but they have brandy, spirits, whatever. But yeah, so it's interesting. Beer has a no tariff rate.
I would say whoever
Infinite.
is coming to Japan and you're coming for tourism, please do not bring liquor.
Yeah,
Please
don't.
come here and
Just
buy liquor here.
for real. If you
The,
guys
the
and gals,
economy needs it, okay?
yeah,
Don't bring your own. Don't BYO, please. Go to the convenience
one.
store and go buy all of our liquor.
That said, let me say this: if you do this, don't bring your own liquor to drink. Do bring liquor as a gift. I'm going to give you some. So we're going to talk customs. This is a great time
Yes.
to talk of this. So for those of you who are traveling to Japan, um, don't bring your own personal liquor to drink, unless you for some reason are allergic to absolutely everything. Which I'm going to be shocked because you can pretty much get everything in Japan. Um, do bring an alcoholic beverage, particularly in a gift box, something nice, something presented as a gift to your host. That is incredibly customary, and I'm going to give you some gifting rules, and Mark, you can chime in too. So, and for Stu and the rest of the guys here, I'm going to give you high recommendation on this. So, whether it doesn't matter what it is, food, alcohol, something unique, anything, preferably in a gift box, something in a presentation box, something nice, um, and always put it in a bag. So it should be in some sort of bag so it's not visible, it's not wrapped, nothing like that. You're going to bring the bag with you, and customary, you're going to give it at the end. Like the customary is you're going to give it at the end of your visit. Like you're going to have it with you, you're going to carry it with you. It's kind of going to be your labor of carrying this. And when the day is over, the event, you're going to hand it to them and thank them. So it's going to be like this little quiet little gift you drag along. At the end of the day, you thank them for everything you did. That's kind of the customary if you want to follow true customs. Now, Western, of course, we do thank you gifts up front. Obviously, most people you work with are going to understand that too. But do put it in a bag, have
Yeah.
it like just in a bag in there, and you're going to hand the bag over because that way it's private. So you're not showing up the other people. Maybe your gift is very extravagant or maybe not here, and it doesn't make other people feel uncomfortable. And that's why you
Yeah.
want to put that in the bag. So the bag is really the takeaway here. Whatever gift you bring, make sure there's a bag for it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And right now, yeah, Galveston Connect says, yeah, Japan has low tax on liquor. Like really, like seriously, I told you, like 3 to 5% on imports on liquor, like, and nothing on beer. So like for real, you can enjoy yourself for alcohol in Japan and not have anything. And the yen right now is the weakest it has ever been. Like
It's so weak right now.
it's 140. They've locked it at
Dude,
146. No,
Dude,
they got it at 146 now. I think they locked it at 146 to 1. It used to be 100 to 1. This is to the US dollar. So it used to be 100 to 1, so it's real simple. You just move the decimal point. Now it's lost 50% of its gain, its value against the US
Yeah.
dollar.
Yeah, the thing is like today when before the show I was just chit-chatting with the producer and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna transfer myself just a little bit extra money from a Hong Kong account, just to make sure I have a little bit more of a cushion when you guys are here. If I need to take care of you guys or like we need something on the fly, we gotta just go get it. I have that little bit extra cushion. Of course, the company always takes care of us, but
Right.
there's those times that hey, don't worry about it, I got you.
Right.
Those situations. So I just went to my Hong Kong account and I just was like, okay, what is 1,000 yen right now? A thousand, like, well, no, what is 10,000 yen, right? good God, 10,000 yen is about 530 Hong Kong dollars. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, like you look at Taiwan dollars, I look at all the conversion rates. Like if you're making like boys and girls, bring your money to Japan, convert it, and
Yes,
leave it there.
please.
Spend it and
Yeah.
leave it. That country needs all the help it can get. It's finally open. So answer some questions from chat. First off, Stu, group gifts. Yes, absolutely. Group gifts are acceptable. That said, make sure to have an individual gift for the bosses of the company. So you're talking about going here. Koshida-san, Nomura-san, is the big boss going to be there, Mark, or no? Big boss or no? He's low key.
He may not. He's super low key.
So
He
Stu,
may show up and then nobody would like oh my
nobody
God,
would even
Daigo,
know.
are
Like
you-
yeah, nobody would
What?
know who he
What?
is. Be like, who's this dude? Like who's this
Yeah.
guy? So Stu, let me tell you, like pro tip. Bring specific individual gifts for the individual people. It doesn't matter what it is, the value really doesn't matter. It's the fact that you brought a gift that matters the most. That is the biggest thing in Japanese culture is bringing a gift to say thank you. So I'm going to tell you right now, bring pineapple cakes. That's totally cool. Bring a box individually for the leaders of the company, the leadership.
Yes.
Those two need to have them. So in your case, Nomura-san, Koshida-san should have a gift. I hope they're not watching right now. So, but I mean, I'm giving you some, it's fine. They are. Group gifts for the rest of the office, absolutely acceptable, right?
Yeah.
It's cool to,
Bring
hey,
some snacks, you
yeah,
know.
some snacks. Here's some stuff from Taiwan. Here's, whatever. Bring these, bring those,
Yeah.
chunk them in for the office. Always appreciated, always loved, totally cool.
Even when we do local travel, sometimes if I go to a different city, and if I grab the time, I always grab a couple boxes of stuff for the office and I just put it there. It's just it's something that everybody does in the office. It's very Japanese, to be honest.
You bring
And
something
so
for the region. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's
Like some of the best
last time,
gifts.
last time when I went to Nagoya, I
ahead.
did the same.
Yeah, one of the best gifts Nomura-san got me. I forget what it's called in Japanese. It's the the 7 pepper style, the pepper flakes you
Oh
put on the
yeah,
rice.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
like an area that he travels to a lot. They only make it in that area. He knows I love the spicy stuff, so he brought specifically that brand, like just little. I mean, probably nothing, but it's the fact that he thought about me and knew
Yeah.
that it was something I liked and got it for me. It probably cost him like under 500 yen, right? So under
Yeah, probably.
for a few dollars, right? But the
Yeah.
fact that he picked a very thoughtful gift, knowing what I enjoy, that's kind of the theme of Japanese gift giving, right? Like, hey, I know you enjoy these things. I'm going to get this for you.
Yes.
It's special to you. So that's the meaning behind it. That's what you want to do when you give a gift is like, and that's if you know someone, like a close friend. But like in this case, the boss, any gesture is going to be considered good. So bring something from your hometown. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say like Stu, pineapple cake, totally cool because you can't get it in Japan, right? So
Yeah.
bring
And everybody in the office love it. When
Dude,
Masaki
yeah.
brought the box of pineapple cakes back, they were gone.
yeah. So like go to Jada and get you the pineapple cakes and knock yourself out. Like just go to Jada, buy a whole bunch of like the six boxes and rock and roll. For the bags, Freedom was asking. Paper bag, yes, any bag works. It doesn't have to be a posh bag. In fact, like usually gift giving is done in a very low key paper bag.
Yeah,
It
like
needs to
a
be
like a undescript like brown paper bag.
yeah, like it doesn't be like some super fancy. Like it, the whole idea is for it to be very low key, to look like a shopping bag, look like you went shopping for the day.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna bring attention, nothing like that. No gift bags like in the West.
Yeah.
We always have like a big fancy colored bag with like tissue paper in it, like here, happy birthday, like that. No, it's the opposite of that. It should be a very low key, nondescript, like just paper bag with handles on, just something
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you could have
a
picked
brown
up
paper bag
anywhere.
with some handles on anywhere. Yeah.
Yep, and that's
You
so
could-
Stu. Make sure the boss's gifts, the group gifts can be whatever, but the boss's gift should be in a bag, like that. So, yep, that's it. That's just a little bit of customs, something I've learned
Yes.
over the years.
Customs, gift giving.
Yeah,
It is a thing. It is really a thing here in Asia. It's
Yeah. It's kind of, I mean, it should be too foreign for you, Stu, because like in Taiwan, you'll see this here, but not the customs around the bag and things like that. So that's kind of the next level up. Ho Chi Young, no, you're cool, man. I got all your stuff. I've just been like, ugh, my line's like blown up. We'll coordinate. I'm going to so Mark just got out because I know it's like coordinating, like trying to figure everything. So Mark sent out today our schedules. So I got
Yeah.
exactly kind of what's going on. So I'm there on the 3rd. So I think 3rd for me, I land, you're gonna be at the airport, right, Mark?
I will be at the airport. So the thing is, here's the crazy thing. So because even though you no longer need all this craziness to get into Japan anymore, but you still have to go through the checking of like, okay, do
My
you have your Vax records? Do you have your
SOS and
PCR records?
yeah.
Can I see your My SOS app? If you don't have it, can you please download it? Like there's you still got to go through that, right? You don't have to do the landed PCR test anymore. You don't need to be vaxxed if you don't have to be vaxxed. If you're vaxxed, great. But you still got to go through the health check, right? Just to
Yes.
show your paperwork. You still got to go through that. So with that, and then customs and immigration, and then getting your bags, y'all gonna be at least hour and a half, right? Getting from the
Mm.
plane to seeing us. So
I booked 2. I factored from the door opens, I step on the jetway to when I'm able to probably get on the train to head to the hotel. 2 hours. It's kind of what I'm
yeah,
factoring for
yeah.
worst
So
case scenario.
so so like when I got here and the height of it, it was like two and a half, right?
Mm.
So I don't think it's two and a half anymore because the last time I was here in the long line in Tokyo where they just stopped the spit test, the
Mm.
landed PCR test. They discontinued that. It took me about hour and 45, pushing 2 hours flat.
It was 2 hours
So
coming back during the height of the C19
so
mess here.
so I think what'll probably end up happening is be a solid hour and a half, hour and 45.
Yeah. So
So
I'm prepared for it.
so with that said, actually the time between you landing and getting to where we are and the previous group is almost back to back.
Yeah.
So the earliest person who lands is Stu.
Yeah. What time do you get there?
So so Stu gets there before 1, like 12:55.
Actually, they moved my flight.
I'm outing you, Stu. I'm
No, no,
outing
no,
you,
no,
bro.
no,
Not
no. Let me
everybody knows what time you're coming.
No, no, no. Let me tell you that they actually my flight number. They changed my flight all for that flight number every day out. They changed mine. I'm getting there like noon now, 12
Oh,
something.
you're getting there at noon?
Stu, you
Oh,
flying
so you're
Tiger?
probably
Stu, you flying Tiger or what?
yeah. If you're doing the 12 something, that you probably get there with Stu.
Yeah, we might be on the same flight. If he's flying Tiger, oh, he's flying Eva.
Oh, he's
Okay,
Eva.
he and I are gonna probably be landing near the same because
Yeah.
mine was gonna be like 3 or something in the afternoon. I land, but they moved
Yes.
my departure time to like 8 a.m. ish here. I'm flying Tiger out, so I'll be at the airport and out. So 9:10 like I'm like I'll probably be the first.
Yeah, okay. So can you please update us on that one?
I did. I let
Sorry
Masaki.
guys,
I sent no, no. I sent to Masaki, so he's got it. But I told him like my stuff changed, but I'll send it to you. My flight
Yeah.
number didn't change. Nothing. Like if you have my itinerary, my flight number didn't change. They changed my flight number's time.
Yeah.
It's
Guys, you
weird.
get to see like the actual workings of how
Yeah.
this all
Well,
gets put
welcome to life.
together.
Yeah, welcome to life here. I mean, this is like
Welcome
Mark
to
and I.
how we make things happen.
Mark and I obviously just this is our catch up time. Like
Yeah.
this is life. This is why this show is always just like
Yes.
it's a bunch of friends hanging out. So yeah.
So the
Well,
cool thing is so it turns out it'll be you and Stu will get here around the same time.
Stu's
Because the
heading
original
to Yokohama ish. I think he's got to go visit friends.
so Stu lands on the same day as you
Right.
on
3.
the third. And so with that is once y'all get there, once yeah, actually he's going straight to Narita. So once you guys get there, so the plan originally was, Ryan and I were gonna probably go take Stu to go grab something to eat because the next group that comes in is at 4. So
Okay.
it kind of works out that there's really no point for just either one of us to escort Stu all the way back to
Yeah.
to the hotel to come all the way back and
Well,
pick up another group.
here's what we could do. What we could do is I just lost my ear cap for that. Anyway, um, we can go get a bite or whatever at the airport if you want to bounce in and out. Like we can, because the airport has a lot of good stuff. And then Stu and I mean, I'm super comfortable. We can just bugger off to the hotel ourselves,
Yeah.
because I'm hoping on the third to bounce into Tokyo and get some Christmas
Or
shopping
the
done for my
or
nephew.
or the fourth.
The third,
Okay.
the landing day, and that way, because you're stuck at the airport the whole time.
Yeah.
So I can drag Stu and I can go bounce to the hotel together. Anyway, we'll talk
Okay.
about it more. We'll chat more
Yeah,
about that.
we can figure out more because the original plan is because Stu's original time from the next group really wasn't that long.
Mhm.
So I was gonna have Stu just, we'll have lunch together, wait for the next group, uh, get them out, and once they've cleared, they'll only be about an hour or less before you and Scott show up.
The thing is, I'm now there at noon.
Yeah, but
So
then like
Stu and I will be there
outside,
early. Yeah.
yeah. So outside of that changing, the other groups is still gonna be like Scott and the other group of people are gonna like show up about no more than an hour apart from each other.
But they land at 4 and 5, which means 7, 8. So it'd be like 6 hours hanging at the airport. Anyway, we can
Yeah.
talk about it. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll
I was going
figure
to try to take advantage of that day to bounce into Tokyo,
Yeah.
get some
Yeah,
shopping
that was
done, and then I could just focus on being with the rest of the crew the rest of the time.
yeah, that was the original plan is I'll take the early group, which was going to be Stu, and then the first group, once the first group gets there, then the question was going to be like, look, do you guys want to just stay and wait for the rest of everybody and then go in together, or you guys want to just go now? If you want to go now, we can go right now.
Hey, Stu, have you
Right?
been to Japan before? Has he? It's the first time?
So yeah.
If not, like dude, you know me, no, okay, man, I've got my like Sukiya cards. They still got value on them. Like I'm like, you know me, you can just let me loose. I'm just like, let me run.
So the
Like,
good thing is
so I can take
Narita,
Stu in and drop
yeah,
him
from
at
Narita
the
to the
hotel.
from Narita to the hotel is one train.
Straight shot. Yeah, from the
It's a
hotel,
straight
from
shot.
the airport to the hotel to Tokyo is the same train the whole way. It's awesome. It's easy.
Yep. So don't worry, it's super easy to get
Oh yeah,
there. So
I've done it. Because the last KOM, I got there 3 days early and soloed in Narita.
Yeah.
So I landed in Narita and just I soloed Tokyo for like 3 days, and then met up like we're doing here. Met up on like that Thursday or Friday, and then did the group thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just like I sightseed, saw the Emperor Palace Gardens was open. I just happened to get lucky. It was like a Wednesday or Thursday or something that like the East Garden was open, so I got to go see that. I just wandered around. It was beautiful. Oh my god. So yeah, man, I can take him and you guys can chill. So we can hang out, get a bite, and then we can bounce.
Yeah,
and then
yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
I don't mind. Yeah, because that's super easy. Like, 'cause
Yeah,
I'll be hungry.
once you guys get there, and then we'll figure it out because we gotta let you guys know like what time you all gotta be back at the hotel because Masaki's gonna be with another group of people that are arriving already, like with Mitch and them. They're already
Yeah, I
like
saw
a day.
dinner's like at 7. I think you said.
You gotta be back at the hotel no later than that because
Probably.
that's
I would
when,
say
like,
back at my plan is back at the hotel at 6. I don't want to get caught
yes,
in rush
please.
hour mess. So like
Ideally,
we
you
land
get back around that
whatever, like 1 or 2, like head back, drop our junk off, and then I'm gonna bounce into Tokyo, go do shopping, come back, and
Yeah.
be back by like
I mean,
5:30, 6
I will have my itinerary in hand so I can just read it out to say, look, you guys gotta be here at this time. So,
Just tell me where I need to be, tell me when I need to be,
yep.
and I'll be there. That's easy. Because it's super easy. Like the in and out of Tokyo,
Yeah.
so easy. I know if you look at the Tokyo subway map, I know like Scott posted, like it's like challenge accepted.
Well-
I'm like, it looks complicated, but it's not complicated. I
Our-
mean, if you've never lived in a city with a
Alan-
subway,
Uncle Alan posted that, and the first comment was like from Scott, from one of the Scots. He was like, "Whoa, is this the map of the airport?" No, it's the subway system.
subway system.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's like an entire grid. It's just like it's like spaghetti, every
Yeah.
color, and they're like there's red, dark red, light green, dark green, like every color possible and every shade. It's like all the dots, and people are like, "Huh?" I'm like, it's not. They fit it on a sheet of paper, but if you like overlay it across the map, it looks different. So it's not bad. So
Yeah.
yeah, Ho Chi Minh, the plan is we'll probably have like it's gonna be like a tight 2 or 3 hours. It's so the choice is this, and this is what we got to talk about. Either I blast into Tokyo, and we do like some quick big camera, whatever, last minute, buy some tech for the event. That's kind of my plan, and then see if I can find anything for my nephew, because I know we're going back that way a little later, for Christmas, because he's like a super anime geek. Hope he's not watching. Then or the 4th is still kind of a flex day, right?
4th, we're gonna do the whole Akiba and all that, I think.
Okay. Group or just kind of
Group.
optional? Okay.
Group. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Then if you're gonna do Akiba and all that, like, and we're gonna maybe, so if we're gonna hit Akiba and we're gonna run by, like, are we gonna do big camera? We're not gonna do big camera. It takes hours.
I would say, if anything, come out and meet us at one of the airsoft shops on the 4th.
Hmm.
I'll try to get.
Because I've done like
try to-
I've done the
I'll-
Tokyo.
I'll try to get an idea of maybe. I think. Here's the thing. Chances are we may start first at first.
Hmm.
Because first is the furthest out, and then we
Yeah.
walk in like we
That
always
makes
do,
sense.
right?
Yeah. Go all the way out and
So,
come in.
so big chances are we will start the day off at first.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes, and if I can get the schedule, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Or like because at the end of the day, it really like on the 4th, it really
Because we
depends on
can't
where
film in
we
these
where we
shops
start.
anyway. So
It really depends on where we start. So
yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
But yeah, like you can definitely do a third, quick couple
Yeah.
hours
Third
with
quick
pitching
pop.
and
Like if
everything.
if depending on how long it takes to get through that mess.
Yeah.
We can grab bite and bounce or whatever. Yeah, the
Or the
shops.
shops depends. Some shops are okay. Like usually, like the last time we were there in 2019, they didn't care. Like they were like, "Oh, you're gonna take pictures? Please take as many as you can.
Yeah,
As
tag
many
us
as you
on
yeah,
social.
yeah. Please, can my staff take pictures with you? Here, let all my staff take pictures with you, dude. When I was in Okinawa, remember when we went to? So remember that one shop that we went to in Tokyo? We walked in there, and then there's this guy, this Westerner, this gaijin that was working there. He ran right up to you and was like, "Oh my God, it's Jonathan from Airsoftology.
I
Can I take a
remember that
picture?"
guy.
Remember that
Yes.
guy? Dude, he got transferred to the Okinawa shop.
No way. Same
Dude, when I
dude.
was there, same dude. When I was there in Okinawa last week, I was Sunday. He comes like, "Yo, I totally remember you. Yo, remember like I was at the Akiba shop, Airsoft 97 at the
Yeah, we
Akiba
went to
shop."
Arizona 97. I remember this,
Yeah.
and I went there, and the guy
And then
like
he was
I hit
like,
the door,
"Yeah,
and he saw me. He
remember?"
was like,
And he
right
was like,
to me.
"Yeah, I was there and I talked to Jonathan." I said, "Oh yeah, I totally remember you, dude."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, man." So yeah, he turns out he actually, he got transferred down there and he kind of stopped, right? He kind of stopped doing airsoft work, but then so he changed to go work for the airport, but then the beer bug
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
he's like, "No way, no more." So he switched back to do a full-time gig at the Airsoft 97 in Okinawa.
Really?
Yeah.
Small world, man. This is the smallest planet. Like for those of you that have never traveled like extensively and
Mhm.
really left your zone, you'll find that you can like it's not even like just because like Mark and I do YouTube, it doesn't matter. But it's like I've bumped into people in airports that like I went to high school with. I grew up with. I knew from like jobs in the past like that are not related to this industry. Like it's amazing the people you will see, you will cross paths with that from the other side of the planet or people you have like common like connections with. It's just so weird. It's like
Yeah.
out of how many billions of people are on this planet, like 7 billion, whatever the heck the number is, like it's just super odd, like the coincidence that you will run into people
Yeah,
It's
man.
just
Dude,
so
it
weird.
was so weird. It was so weird.
It's the Matrix,
And
man. I'm telling you, it's real.
the funniest thing was like we went there to kind of scope out the community. This kind of dovetails nicely into
Yeah, I want to hear about I want to hear about Okinawa
Okinawa.
because
So like we went there. We kind of wanted to check out the community down there, and we wanted to kind of see if we can get get on good terms again and in with the army down there, with the Marines and so on. Just want to reach out and say, hey, I'm sure you guys play airsoft as well. How can we serve you? We want to be able to be a bigger part in the Okinawa airsoft community, because like we already know what Kanto and Kansai is all about, right? So we
Right.
already we kind of have a good feeling about this place. So we wanted to go reach out and see what it's like down there.
Okinawa is
And
totally
it felt
different.
like,
It's a
dude,
totally different
it
vibe.
felt like playing back in America, but under Japanese rules. It was the weirdest thing.
You're like, huh?
And then it was majority foreigners. It was like 90% foreigners that played.
Really?
Yeah. There was 90% foreigners. And then out of the foreigners, you can tell who are service members, because the service members are rolling up with guns with no attachments.
Oh, it's like straight up, like nothing on them.
There's nothing on them, because like they're not going to be here long, right?
Right? They're
Like
not
they'll
spending the
buy
money.
it. Yeah, they'll buy it and they'll maybe put like a tracer on it and call it a day, right? I talked to some of the boys like, oh yeah, maybe I'll buy like a repro, red dot sight or a flashlight. That's about it. And that's it, right? I talked to these boys. These boys, just Marines. They came to the game in their combat uniform.
In their marine uniforms, like
In their Marpat issued, from Uncle Sam,
like it's just another day at work, except we're
Dude,
shooting
it's
with
just
toy guns
dude,
today.
they're having a blast. These Marines are having a great time. And then so you just know, right? And all the other foreigners, they're just they're just contractors.
Yeah.
They literally walked out of base as a Marine, and now they're going back in as a contractor.
Yep. And that happens a lot. Like you cycle out and it's like the
Yeah.
same people you know. So when you're getting close to your cycling out, you're like, hey, we like the defense contractors like Raytheon, John Douglas, whoever, they'll
Yeah.
all like go ahead and cherry pick you. And as soon as you're out, you cycle out, like they know your term date, like your job offer's waiting. And it's just whoop, right back in. And you
Yeah.
just come back
And
in. Welcome
yeah.
back. And you went from wearing a uniform to wearing civilian clothes. And you're now
Yeah.
on the different side of the desk with the same people.
And the funniest thing is not the funniest, the best part about that is like these guys that we met that knew me from the previous place, kind of reached out to me, and just we were just hanging out that first night that we were there. It's a great experience. One of the boys, big shout out, Titus, did us a solid on Sunday. Guy came to the second day of CQB at OAL Airsoft. It was the Okinawa Airsoft Group, their Legion Club. Go check out the vlog. Interesting place. But like,
Interesting place. That's
interesting
always
place.
that usually
So the resting
precedes
area,
a great
the
story.
the resting area, right? Because it's kind of like a lounge bar club at night, and it's an airsoft field on the other side of the building.
Really, so they
And then
airsoft during the day and then alcohol and whatever at night.
oh, dude, they have a full bar with a taxidermy wolf, right? And a stage. It's if you go watch Airsoft Diaries Okinawa Part 1 on Lilacs International channel, and it's like this is an air. Anyways,
By the
so
way, if nobody's ever been to like a military town, like a base town,
yeah,
they are different and like it is. Most military base towns are like the same, but they're different from any town you've ever been to. Like I live near Fort Campbell, right, which is the 101st and what fifth group? Is fifth group or seventh
yeah,
group? Fifth group's up there, SF. So like any base town is the same,
it's
but it's its
interesting.
own very
Yeah,
unique ecosystem.
and Okinawa is the most unique of the
Oh,
unique,
I'm
because
sure.
like
I'm
it's
sure like
like
Okinawa's like whatever
Ryan put
I've
it.
seen times 10, x 10, like
Yeah, Ryan put it exactly right. It's like going overseas without ever leaving Japan, because it's so weird. Even when you're in Naha, there's so many foreigners. But then when you go a little bit further up north, where Camp Foster and all that is, like where like Chantan, and like Amemura, the American Village area, it's just all foreigners. Like it's just like they're all Americans there.
mm,
It's like And like Ryan was saying, like this is like where Japanese people to go warm up before they actually leave the country.
It's like it's your audition. Like, all
Yeah,
right,
this is like
we're gonna
for
go to
this is like
America.
yeah.
Let's
They
do
call it
Okinawa.
kai guy, right? So kai guy is like Hawaii, right? And so
Hawaii.
no
Okay,
matter
Hawaii. Yeah,
yeah, Hawaii
Hawaii.
overseas, right?
So Kai
So
Guy.
Ryan called
Okay.
yeah, it's kai guy. So Ryan said this is kai guy light. Yeah, this is overseas light. So it's you get all the kai guy feeling, but you're still in Japan.
Get the Hawaii. So the foreign feeling without the,
Yeah, without being in a foreign country.
which is
Anyways,
with flying domestic. Yeah.
yeah.
It would be
But
the
yeah,
I think it'd be
it
the
was really
equivalent of
interesting.
like it'd be like in the States if you've been to like New Orleans, or maybe like, oh, New Orleans, or if you went to, better yet, go to Puerto Rico, something like that. Or even, I'll tell you this, if you want Asia light, go to Hawaii.
Yeah, go to
If you want
Hawaii.
Asia light, go to Hawaii. They'll give
If you want
you,
Hawaii light, if you want Hawaii light,
go
go
to
to Okinawa.
Okinawa. Like, I swear to God, you're so right.
Yeah,
Hawaii is more Asia than Okinawa.
yeah.
I'm
And
sure
Asia
from
is
what you've
more
described to me.
Hawaii than
My
Hawaii.
God, Hawaii, like you get to Hawaii, I'm literally like, is everybody here Chinese and Japanese? Because all I hear is Japanese and Chinese, like literally. Like when you're
Yeah.
in the major cities like Honolulu, whatever, like you're like, what the heck, man? Like everything's Japanese and Chinese here. Like everybody, it's so crazy.
Yeah, man. So that was really interesting. But the best part was my boy Titus. Again, big shout out to
Yeah,
Titus.
Titus. Okay,
Titus went
Titus.
on.
My visual image of Titus is like 6'4".
No, man. Titus is a short, stocky
Jacked.
guy.
Oh, okay, jacked.
Stocky
With a name
guy.
like Titus, you got to be jacked.
Yeah.
Like there's
He's
like
a
I think.
former Marine, just,
Yeah. No, they're never
stocky
former
guy.
Marines. You're always a
Yeah,
Marine. You're an
always a
active
Marine.
Marine. Inactive Marine. You're never former. Marines
Yeah.
for life, man. I've learned that
Well,
lesson.
well, he's a Marine contractor. He's a contractor now, but like he went on base and he bought us a box of Popeye's chicken. Oh, oh my God.
Popeyes, bro.
Popeye's
They inject
chicken.
it. They inject it
Oh,
with the spices. Oh,
it's so good. Dude, he walked
they
in.
have a Popeyes at the PX.
They have Popeyes, they have Taco Bell.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a
Yeah,
Taco Bell in Osaka though.
it's closed. The one in Shinsaibashi is closed. I know, pour it out. Pour it out.
That's okay. By the way,
Pour it out.
the producer, I took her to Taco Bell in the States. I was like, hey, we're in the States earlier this year. It's like,
You have to.
we're going.
You
I was
have
like,
to.
look, like,
Yeah.
you understand this place is cheap. And she's like, well, cause she went to like, got her, one of her degrees in the UK. And she's like, I always walk past it in the UK. They're in the UK. They haven't like, whatever. So she always walked past, I always walk past it. I always walk past it. And I'm like, you should have gone. And I
Yeah.
took her
It's
there,
an
and I go like,
institution.
let me buy you my faves. I bought her like the list of faves, like all the way down, right? And like she's like, this is too good. I'm like, exactly, exactly. She's like, how much does this cost? Like this whole bag was like $7. Like no way, $7. I'm full. Like 7-layer burritos, chili cheese burritos.
Oh, yeah.
Like the soft taco supremes, like
Yeah.
locos
Hits.
tacos.
Just play the hits. It's just the
All
hits.
the hits, baby. All the
Yeah,
hits
just
all
the
the
hits.
time. And it's just like, she's like, these are all so good. I'm like, yes, you can't get this outside. Like this is the best fast food you're ever gonna have. Beefy
So
5-layer. Oh yes.
yes. So outside of just the amazing Popeyes that Titus
Oh,
brought in.
Popeyes is like the
In
crunchy. I can just
Oh,
taste
it
it.
was so good. It was so good. Like he brought it in and Ryan
Is it
was like,
fresh? Like still
it
like
was
still hot?
fresh, bro. It was fresh.
Dude.
It was
Oh.
so fresh, bro. And so he got in, and in his bag, unbeknownst to us, outside of the box of Popeyes, was 4 cans of Ghost energy drink.
What? Look, I'm like, dude, between
No.
Ghost and
I,
C4
I sent
Energy.
I sent you that right
Yeah,
away.
you sent me a picture. Yeah. So Ghost and C4. When I get to the States, the first place I'm like, dude, we're going to GNC. We're going to one of the grocery stores. Like, we got to
Yes.
find the Ghost.
We're
Ghost Energy.
stocking up.
Like, I could go grab you all my tub. Like, Ghost is my pre-workout brand, but their energy drink is fire. And the mistake
So
I
delicious.
made was I didn't buy their Ghost Gamer is like basically their energy drink in powder
Yeah.
form.
Yeah.
When I go back to the States, when I'm heading back in December, I'm bringing back like 4 or 5 tubs of Gamer, so I have like basically their powdered energy drink. So yes, you got go. Oh my god, when was the last time you had Ghost, man? Like in the States when I
in
was with
May
you,
when we were
we had
together.
Ghost
Yeah,
and C4, right?
yeah. So here's the funny thing. So Ryan has never had one before,
He didn't
right?
get one in the States.
Ryan never had. He just drank like just regular Red Bull and stuff like that.
By the way,
So
let me to explain to everybody. Japan, you're not going to get things like Ghost and those because there is or C4 because there's a caffeine limit
yeah, they're capped.
on there's a caffeine cap on any kind of energy drinks, any kind of sodas, and
Yeah,
Red Bull is even neutered. I mean, it's like severely neutered. So Red Bull in Japan
yeah,
is like 1/3 of the strength of Red Bull anywhere else in the world.
yeah.
Like
It's
from a
not.
caffeine standpoint.
Yeah, it's not the. It's inspired by Red Bull.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
not
I
Red
think
Bull.
the can, like a small can of Red Bull is like 100 mg. You know, it's like 30 per 100 ml. So you like maybe 60, 70 in a small can. Like in Japan, it's like 20 or 15
Yeah,
for the same can.
it's yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
red calf.
Red
It's not
calf.
even. It's not even red calf. It's like red veal. Red veal.
Red baby cow. Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So,
That's
but Ghost is
that's
Ghost
funny.
energy drink is like from a flavor standpoint. What'd you get? What were the flavor? I think I
So
saw
he
red.
had
I saw
that
Sour
Sour
Patch
Patch
Red,
Kids. Yeah,
red and blue.
the red Swedish
Oh,
fish. The Swedish fish. They have the warheads, and
which warhead though? What flavor?
I think the
Watermelon.
watermelon.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Titus was drinking the watermelon. He drank the watermelon, and then there was like um, three more cans. So it was like the Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids, and then he had one more Warheads. So
The
I had
best one they
the
have, by the way, and it's hardest to find. They have a lemon lime. It's not branded. It doesn't.
Mhm.
It's not any brand, but it tastes like the best Mountain Dew you've ever had in your life. So if you get a chance, get a hold of their like the lemon lime one. It's like Mountain Dew on crack.
yeah.
So good.
So Ryan had that Sour Patch Kids, and then
Oh,
he was
which
and
one?
then,
Red or
then
blue?
he had the red one.
Oh, red's the
And then so
best.
and
Red
so
is the best.
he went he went in to play CQB right after. He said, "Oh my God, like my aim is so much faster." It's like I can't stop. My aim is so much faster. He's just like his gun is up. He's just looking everywhere. And like after we finished the game, we had to go shoot some video. We shoot some video, and then we're on our way to the airport. And then
Ryan's chill too. Like Ryan
yeah,
is like the most like he is the super like Ryan's just like here. This
yeah.
is his
Ryan
and
Ryan
like his
Ryan
variation
Sensei
is
is
like
just
this.
yes.
Is like here's him
Even
excited,
keel.
here's him sad. You know, it's just like
Yes.
that. That's Ryan.
Even kill Ryan Sensei. And then like and so he turned to me, he's like, "Jeez, what is this stuff? I'm still vibrating." I'm
Dude,
like, Ryan, now imagine that dialed up to 11 and in a concentrated form is what I drink before I go to the gym.
wait,
And
wait.
he's like, and he looks at me, he's like, "Oh my God."
Can I probably can't. I know the answer to this. I can't bring Ghost pre-workout to Japan, can I?
Dude, I bring my fucked up with me.
Should I bring a pre-workout and let Ryan try a double scooper?
Dude,
Dude,
y-
the tingles, the beta alanine tingles alone, the boy is gonna be like,
He's-
he thinks he vibrated on a can of Ghost energy drink.
don't do this to Ryan Sensei,
That
please.
like I'm talking 300 plus milligrams of caffeine, 300 like 250 to 300, and like over 3600 milligrams of beta alanine. That guy's gonna be like vibrating. We're gonna break the poor kid.
You know what I did though one time? I ran out of water at home
He'd be
and
laser focused.
so
He'd get so much
I
work done.
yeah. I mixed it with my fizzy water actually.
Oh, that's good. Smart boy. That's
Dude,
good.
it's actually not bad. Like mixing my pre-workout with the sparkling water
But
and
how
I
do you
just
mix
stirred
it?
it.
You shake it? It seems
I
to be
just
like,
stir it. I just
oh,
stir
okay.
it.
You
Open
didn't
the
kill the
cap,
fizz?
stir it. No, just stir it up. Just slowly stir it in there,
Hmm.
stir it, and I just put the cap back on. And when I got to the station, I got out the station, I popped it, and I just went, "Psst," and then I just drank it a little bit. It was pretty good. Just got a little bit of fizz left in it.
Question, because we're gonna be there for like a week and a half ish. Are we gonna do any kind of work? Is there a gym? I didn't even
I
look. This
doubt.
place,
I doubt it.
no
I
lifting,
doubt it.
nothing.
Like
Maybe
I thought to myself that maybe I should too, but like I doubt it. I doubt it would be able to happen. Like, to
Dude,
be honest, between
that day back in the gym when I come back here is just gonna suck.
I mean, we
I'm
do
gonna
have
hurt
those
for a
two
week.
days. We do have those 2 days where we do a lot of walking, which is the Thursday, the
Mm.
Wednesday, and the Thursday. So I think it'll be okay. Like, go
And we
burn
got
off a lot.
playing on Saturday.
Yeah,
So
and we're gonna go play airsoft on Saturday, so
mm,
should be okay.
freedom. You will see bitter tea in Japan. I'm thinking at the actual owners meeting, I set up shots of bitter tea. I do this is kind of my concept, and Mark, I ran it past you. I haven't thought about it. So there's going to be a bitter tea challenge. We got to get little plastic shot cups. So I'm gonna like search these. Like I know there's a grocery store near there. I've already done my research, by the way, near the hotel. I've
Yes,
already
there's a
looked.
Eon across the
As
road.
Eon, really close. Yeah, I know. And there's another one like a couple streets back. I already
Yeah,
looked,
and
and I'm
there's a
like,
local one. Yeah, a couple streets back.
yeah. So I'm gonna find like small cups. I'm gonna set them up. We're gonna do bitter tea shot challenges. So
Oh,
before you go out in a game, you do bitter tea. I'm gonna film your expression, and then off we go. And I'll do a shot with you. We're gonna do it. But I'm bringing the 11 out of 10 kucha. I'm bringing the hardcore stuff. You're gonna do it. You're gonna. I've done it. You saw my face. You're gonna experience it too. And I'm gonna. By the way, I'm gonna leave because this stuff stays forever. I'm gonna leave a bottle for Winky. So
yes, and
I know she wants it.
you have to also like make Nomura-san do it. You have to make
There's
Koshida-san do it.
like if they search
Everybody
my
gotta do
luggage,
it.
they were like, Jonathan, why, Mr. Higgs, why do you have so many bottles of bitter tea? I'm like, you want to try one? You know?
What is this? It's bitter tea. I don't believe you. Try it.
Yeah, have a drink.
It looks like raw sewage, but try it.
It doesn't. The thing about bitter tea is there's no bad smell. You're like, oh, it didn't smell bad, and then you drink it, and you're like, dear God, what have I done? I've made terrible life mistakes. No, freedom, not no. It's not like the idea of like bitter melon is okay. On a scale from 1 to 10, bitter melon's a 2. This stuff's an 11, maybe a 3. But this the 3 bitter melon. This is 11. I don't even like bitter melon, bitter gourd, at all. This stuff's a freaking 11.
I hate bitter melon. I hate bitter melon so much. Oh
I do too.
man.
I won't do it at all. There's actually a place like really close to my house here, like right there, that does bitter melon tea. I'll walk past it every day, and they're like, "Hey, you want some?" Like obviously in Mandarin. I'm like, "You don't have no idea, guys. No way." But no,
Yeah,
this place,
the producer loves her bitter melon. Oh,
this is a different level of bitter. I'm really genuinely curious about your producer's experience with this.
oh, producer will be fine. Don't worry.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
She's
I'm
like
bringing
the
it.
last one I had. She's like, "Oh, this is so delicious." I'm like, "Yeah."
We'll
You
see.
also
This
you also drink tequila with no lemon and salt.
I do that. I'm cool
No,
with
thank
that. I can sip on
I'm
tequila,
good to
fine.
go.
Dude, I can sip tequila, zero expression. Bitter tea, just like literally my personal hell will be like part of my personal hell will be involving like a meal of bitter tea and bitter melon. That's it.
Yeah, tequila. I just no, thank you, because too yeah, no thanks. You dude, but last time when I had a shot with some buddies of mine, uh, one of my friends he was drinking straight vodka. The other one was drinking Jägermeister, and I
Oh
said,
no.
and
Bad
then I was
experience,
like,
bad
you know
experience.
what? I was like, you know what? You got some Jack Daniels? I have a shot of JD or something, you know.
Yeah.
So he goes back, he's like, I got no JD Mark, but I got Honey Jack. You want some Honey Jack? I'm like, I'll take you some.
Honey
Take
Jack's
Honey Jack.
sweet. Yeah, it's easy.
Honey Jack's delicious.
Yeah.
And so what he did, he took the bottle and he put it in front of me. He took a straw, he stuck it in the bottle. He just handed me, he's like, Dozo. I'm like, bro,
Dozo.
yeah, he's like,
Dozo.
yeah, Dozo. He's
I know
like,
what dozo means.
yeah. And then I'm like,
Huh?
all right. And then he was like, yeah, don't worry about it, bro. Just go hard. I'm like, all right. So I took like 5 gulps of Honey Jack.
Actually,
At,
Honey
at that
Jack.
point, I should just drink it out the bottle.
Yeah, straw. What's it? Honey Jack plus cinnamon jack's pretty good.
Honey Jack's really good. If you guys
Honey,
haven't tried Honey Jack,
honey
Honey
and
Jack's
cinnamon jack combo,
good.
like half and half,
Yeah,
pretty legit.
yeah. Honey Jack is Ooh, very delicious. It's so funny. Like a lot of my colleagues have never tried honey jacket. So every time I go back to my favorite place, I always it's the gelato bar. So like I always
Are
go
there
back
not? Can
there.
you not find it readily in Japan? Honey
You
Jack?
can find it, but they just
You
don't
just don't
think about
try it. Okay, yeah,
it. Right? It's not a thing, right? It's like Jim Beam is the thing here.
yeah. Jim Beam, Jim, like
Yeah,
Jack Daniels globally, I think has the brand recognition, but for some reason in Japan and here as well,
yeah.
Jim
Well,
Beam
Maker's
is
Mark as well here.
king. Make oh, I've got makers. I got like same as the makers too. Makers another one here.
Yeah,
Jim Beam and makers, their marketing team.
yeah,
I don't know what those guys do. Like, I'm telling you, the Jim Beam marketing team knows Asia market. Like
yeah.
these boys, like they are on it. I think the company that distributes is the same. Gem and Makers are the same
Yeah.
distribution company.
I think Suntory has like some agreement
I think they
with
do.
Jim.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's Suntory, and that's why. But like the marketing power of Jim Beam here is just it's
Yeah,
nuts.
it's the Jim Beam highball, and if you want a craft highball, it's Maker's Mark.
Yeah, and for me,
And
like Jim
not gonna
Beam was
lie,
like the
Maker's Mark
cheapest.
highball
Maker's Mark Highball is pretty legit.
is
Jim
pretty
Beam,
legit.
Jim Beam was my college. Like when I went to college, go to the football games, right? American football games, not
Yes.
footballs like the rest of the world. The American version of football.
Not
We'd
soccer.
yeah, not soccer, as we call it in the states. The football that Mark plays, I would always sneak in a flask of it in the game. Everybody would, and we'd get a Coke or Pepsi. We had Pepsi at our uni, and I would just pour some in, and then just have you have like that massive like the American size soda. I'm serious, like 64 ounce, like
Mhm.
it's it's a liter. It's legit a liter of soda for like $4 at the get, and you
My
just like
mama said football is the devil.
yeah.
I love that movie, Waterboy.
Yep. I saw that, by the
Bobby
way. Yeah.
Boucher.
Mama Boucher.
Bobby
Mama,
Boucher.
Mama says it's the devil. Yeah, Ho Chi Minh, I saw that 10 to 20 is the range. So it's going to be a tough one, man. Like hoodies,
Hoodies.
hoodies,
Hoodies. Hoodies.
sweatshirts,
Hoodies.
all that stuff.
Hoodies.
I'm going to, it's all casual. I don't need to bring anything fancy, do I?
Let me tell you why. Because our dress team, they got some fire soft shells right now.
Oh, really?
They got some fire soft shells.
Really?
So you may be able to pick one up here if it gets cold.
Yeah. Let me,
I'm
let
not
me know.
saying I'm not saying it's multicam black,
huh?
but it's black camouflage.
It's a black camouflage that
I'm
could
not
be
saying I'm not
used
gonna
for
say it's
multiple
multicam
black
black.
environments.
I'm not saying it's multicam black, but it's black camouflage and it's pretty fire. Dress team got some fire. Also, the Crytek owners meeting T-shirt,
Mhm.
fire.
By the way, I have the Crytek owners meeting badass jacket, and I tried it on because I got it like years ago. I put it on, bro. I put it on. I was like, I'm like,
Yeah.
like I'm
Doesn't
like
fit.
I got to like in the way like the bottom half good, shoulders no way, doesn't fit anymore, and it used to be just fine. I put on the producer, looks like fire. So I'm like, congrats, you've got your Japan jacket to wear. Trust me, wear this. People are gonna look at you and be like, where did you get that?
Yeah, you'll probably be like the only one in Taiwan with that jacket.
Mm.
Like no
They
doubt.
are. For
No doubt.
no doubt, yeah. So that jacket was so good. It was designed by Volk, the guy that did Volk.
Mhm.
Such a fire jacket. So the t-shirts, looking forward to it.
It is the our big hit Katagana t-shirts.
Oh,
So it's the Crytek logo.
Mhm.
I think it's on the website. You can see it on the kom5.com website. It's their the Crytek Owners Meeting Volume 5 website. Logo, and then it's our logo with Katagana on it. It's really nice.
all right.
I
I
think
think
I think it's up there. Let's see. Let me check as well.
Crytek Owners Meeting Volume 5. Not popular. Why is popular so? Here it is. Citron. Main sponsor, Citron Japan. Mechanics Wear.
Yeah, Mechanics is also doing some.
Oh, Tiger? Oh, dude, I'm so excited about the face guards. Oh my god.
Yeah, Tiger.
Wait, you have Crytek masks?
Yes.
Oh, dude, like this like actual mask to wear? So
Yeah.
by the way, let me ask you a question real quick, because here in Taiwan, we're still full mask all the time. You know, it's like my life is like live and breathe the mask.
Oh, that t-shirt
What's
looks so good.
what's the culture behind
Masking here.
masking?
Okay,
Yes.
so the government has never issued a statement on mask mandate. Everybody, because
Okay.
Japanese people are actually quite behaved.
Oh, that shirt looks
They,
fire, dude.
I told you the shirt looks so good.
The hat?
Yeah, dude, that shirt is so nice, and it's got the katakana Crytek Onazu meeting.
Hat's good. Shirt is.
Shirt is hot
I love the
fire.
font. I love the font on the shirt too.
Yeah.
Like
Our
shit.
Katagana shirts right now are just like they're just being sold. Like the 6 hour one, gone. Yeah, man.
Nice.
So yeah, masking. So
Masking. Please let me explain for all of us.
since there was never really a official word for masking, everybody just kind of made sure that they just be mindful of other people. If it's heavily crowded area, like I'm talking inside public transport and all that, just put it on. Just keep
Like
it on your face.
I live in one. Like
Yeah.
you
Keep
can't
it on
set
your
foot
face.
outside without it on. So for me,
Yeah.
it's normal life. So
The when you're out and about, if usually like if you're on the street, if you're in the open area, um, you can kind of take it off. Um, if you're out in the like in the field, airsoft fields, it's kind of depending on the field itself. I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty lenient when we're there. Come down here to Osaka though.
nobody cares. It's like the South. It's like the South in America.
It is.
It's red. Are we in red state zone? Are we red state? Red state versus
Yeah.
blue state? Okay. Mark has some buzz. Oh, here we go. Let me see if I can fix you, Mark. You ready? All right, talk to me, Mark.
Hello, hello.
Okay, so
hello.
now let me see if I can fix Mark's. Wait, my trick didn't work anymore. Hang on. Wait. Mark, cam capture, Mark overlay, Discord audio. Let me do this. Hang on, wait. I'm gonna change. All right. Is Mark good now? Mark, talk
Yeah.
to me.
Hello. Hi. My name is Mark.
Is the buzz gone, chat? Let us know. See if my trick
Yeah,
works.
but Osaka, I tell you, this it's the wild west here. So
Found the trick. By the way, the trick has got to be in OBS, the streaming software, because this buzz is followed because we're not even using Zoom anymore. We're actually using Discord.
yeah,
And for those in chat that were asking, are we getting a Discord server set up? Tonight is actually the test for our Discord server. This
Yes.
stream, the video you see between us, the Mark's that way.
right now.
This way, Mark and I, this is coming from Discord. So we're
Yes.
actually doing a stream within Discord. So going forward, I've got a fully upgraded Discord server. Next week, I'll be putting all this stuff out. So this was the test. I know you guys and gals wanted this. It's finally here. Freedom, I don't know the bitter tea brand. Let
It's
me
a
ask.
mom and papa Taiwanese brand.
Hang on. What is the bitter tea brand?
Yep. So
Asking.
Discord is
Yep,
hopefully
it's
once
up.
things is
I
all
paid.
smoothed out.
I paid for the upgrade. I've got it. It's fully upgraded. All the good stuff. I'm gonna get all the channels and everything set up, so we can all be a part of it and jump on. So if Mark and I play Destiny at all, we'll be on here. We get Destiny channel, Airsoft chat, Hangout, Text Talk, live streams between, and basically it's gonna be a hybrid between this and Airsoftology. So both. It's be kind of a combo one.
Yes.
Once if we ever
Yes.
grow, if we decide to go like full deep, I don't know if Hopped Up's ever gonna grow. Like I kind of like it just to be like
An intimate affair.
it's been fair. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it. I mean, like I don't know because then we can't talk. The problem is if it grows, then we got to talk about other stuff. We can't talk about what we talk about.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess like if it grows, it's gonna grow because people like this kind of banter that we got
Yeah.
going on anyway. So it's just be a bigger,
It's just
bigger,
it's fun. It's
bigger
just
tent with the same people in it. So you
yeah,
know,
exactly. Just basically it's like we're all a bunch of nuts hanging out together.
yeah,
Um anyway, so we're just gonna kind of merge them together. I'll have a hopped up section that should join the server,
yeah,
and all the stuff will be there. So if you guys want to discuss the stuff outside of that, so
yeah,
we'll have sections and stuff like that. So live
yeah.
streams, events, all that fun stuff. So I'm getting it set up. I'm getting my legs underneath me because Discord's a little new to me. With it's been a while since I've been on here, and they've changed a lot. So I want to get a feel of the app before I start like throwing it out there to people. So
Yeah. Hey Luke, so today was kind of a one-off for this Thursday. The
mm,
reason being is just Monday didn't really work out for me because I was
dude,
sequestered to be on
you're
another show,
you
and
also you were in
then I had some,
Okinawa all weekend long, and
yes,
then
and
you
I was
land, you work a full day at work, and then you got to go do a freaking podcast at night.
yeah. So yeah, I was a little, I wasn't feeling bad. I wasn't feeling under the weather, but I was a little winded. It was a very chaotic, not chaotic trip. It was a very whirlwind trip. To give you an idea of how that trip went, I went to work on Friday, left Friday afternoon at about two-ish. We went to the airport at around two-ish. Got on a plane, landed in Okinawa around 7. Met up with put down our stuff in the hotel, grabbed a bite to eat. Met up with some friends down there, Titus and our other friend Ronaldo. Um, they took us, and we had a great evening with them. We went back to the hotel, and my head finally hit the pillow at like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And this was being up since 7, going to work,
Mm.
getting on a plane, going to Okinawa, you know. And one thing I do want to end the show with though is I'm gonna tell you, I do not miss the humidity
Oh,
at all,
really?
one
Dude,
bit.
that's it's got to be my. That's like I'm used to it now. Like I'm gonna
Don't
get
miss
to
it,
Japan. I'm gonna get to Japan and be like, "Wow, this feels so good here. What's going
dude.
on?"
I forgot how heavy humid air feels
Dude, it's
because
my life.
we left sunny Osaka for like rainy, gloomy Okinawa. I couldn't believe the words are coming out of my mouth, right?
That's
It was
like
a it was a
opposite.
really nice day. Like leaving here that day on Friday was not a cloud in the sky. It was sunny. It was like, you know, 56 degrees, 56, 50, 56, 57 degrees, super comfy, crisp. It felt great. I landed in Okinawa. It was like 79 degrees, 81 with 90% humidity. It was drizzling a little bit. And I walked right up to the airport doors and they opened and I walked out and it felt like just walking into a wall. It's like the air was so heavy, like just breathing was a little hard, and just the heavy atmospheric pressure of all that humidity, just I felt it on my shoulders. I was like, wow, I do not miss this at all.
Well, that was Hong Kong for you, man. Like
Oh,
that
that was
was
Hong Kong for me for like the last 12 years I was there. I was like,
yeah,
oh my
yeah.
goodness. Ugh. Never again. Never
Mm.
again. Oh man.
So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to like that crisp autumn, kind of
Oh, it's gonna be
vibe.
good. It's gonna
But
be good.
bad news, I'm watching the forecast. I'm sure you are too. TYPHOON, possibly for sure here. I'm worried about Stu and my flight. It might be here that day. So, yeah, we'll
You
see.
guys, I think you guys will be fine. Like for us, there's gonna be a bit of a
Yeah, I think
bit
it's
of a
gonna be. I think
drizzle.
it'll be a bumpy. I think if the typhoon keeps going, I don't want to jinx it too much. Heads the direction they're slating it to, and the timing. If it goes our way and then goes west, like I said, like it goes and bounces and turns west or heads to Korea or Hong Kong or whatever, good. If it dodges us to the south, we're good. If it comes across and up, it could be a pretty. Stu and I better be like, take some Dramamine, bro. Like, get ready for that flight. But
Yeah. Don't worry, Stu. It'll never go to Hong Kong because, Hong Kong, the economy, going to work is far more important than personal safety. Typhoons only hit Hong Kong's on the weekends.
right. Oh,
Yes.
wait, it would be the
Only,
no. Yeah,
only during the weekends. Typhoons only hit Hong Kong during the weekends or when the market's closed.
that's it. Because
It's oddly. oddly, coincidental. Anyways, I think with that said, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to be back. Good to be
Chemtrails.
caught up.
Chemtrails.
Chemtrails. I'm not saying aliens.
But aliens.
Hey, hey man, they're turning the frickin' frogs gay.
I'm wondering if we're gonna get like one of those notices underneath. Oh, anyway.
Missing context.
By the way,
Yeah.
on a final note of politics, I got to get like a little political for the California thing right now. For those of you that have followed this whole rainbow airsoft bill in California, good old DeLeon, the guy behind it, was a part of a
Isn't he the
racist.
ghost gun guy?
Yes, Ghost Gun guy and the guy behind the airsoft rainbow gun bill and all that. He actually got caught in a racist situation, racist remarks. He, by the way, you guys know, he's not white, but racist against African Americans. Another counselor, very racist. One of the counselors said something terrible. He was part of the conversation, was recorded, and they're asking him to step down. He hasn't. And I would love nothing more than to see this guy get his just deserves for being truly outed for the horrible person he really is. Because I mean, I know I'm being political at this point, but I got to do it for a second. He was like, I know the conversations, the association we had behind the scenes, like had with him, like he needed to win anti-gun, and now he's getting outed for being part of like basically being incredibly racist. So it's kind of good to see a politician who's obviously corrupt getting what he just deserves.
Yeah, but it's California.
It's California.
It's California. It's current mainstream politics, and it's current mainstream cultural politics, which means if he's not white, and he's not gonna get nothing, and he's gonna stay in his.
Wait a minute.
And he's gonna stay in his thing. And he's gonna be
Biden
fine.
asked to have him step down. Biden publicly asked him to step down.
Yeah,
he still hasn't.
Uncle
He still
Joe.
hasn't.
Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe also
Joe.
said Chewin and Nana Shabada pressure and bad
Dude, I
calf
know.
care. I'm still waiting on like what those are. Look,
But
I
anyway.
have 2 words for you. Made in America.
In America, in America, oh, one word. Oh my God.
I have 2
Anyway,
words. Made in America.
But fun story.
Okay.
The guy, for those of you, I know we got a lot of airsofters here. I just want to kind of talk to you about this because this is not something that's going to end up on the Airsoftology podcast or anything like that. I can't. This is not content for there. But, oh my God. Actually, Stu's right. I'm going to talk to Stu. I'm going to refer to your thing. That it would just be fantastic to see this guy get his just desserts.
Oh, it would. Of course it would.
For what he did. By the way, I think a gay frog patch would be hilarious. Like I absolutely should do, and not in a mean way, but actually in a fully respectful way. Because Mark and I are both incredibly open-minded people.
Yeah, of course.
Like I think a gay rainbow frog would be awesome. I would totally make that patch.
Yes.
An anti just stupid person patch. I don't know. Anyway, we're again politics, right? But hilarious.
Yes.
Would you buy
Love
one,
it.
Mark? Would you buy one?
A what?
give you
With the frog
Yeah.
patch?
Yes.
Yes. Of
By the
course.
way, I'm gonna bring some patches to the game. I'll bring a bunch. So any requests? I know you have one request. I gotta get your producer her replacement patch, and I'm gonna take care
Yes.
of you. So I'm gonna get
It
her a couple.
Only need the dogs and then your secret project that you've been showing me,
Yeah.
so
Secret project stuff's coming.
those.
I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna get the producer a replacement patch, and then like 2 more in case Grand Theft patch happens again.
Yes, please.
What's the flush? Did I miss something?
Anyways, I think this is a good place to
Did Mark, is there a
end.
joke here that we don't know? Mark's bouncing on this one.
I don't know the flush one.
Okay, good. All right, I thought it was like Mark's really dodging the bullet on this one. Oh, the toilet
Oh, the
episode.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Flush in a toilet.
Yes. Yes.
Have the
okay.
handle with the like the little motion. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice now. It's too funny. Yes, we should do. I could do a flush. Oh,
Yes.
dear God, please flush. We could do some good ones. Anyway. All right, Corgado. After all that, let me get out of this. But I just had to give you guys a thing. I know, like, Mark, you're like, oh my God, John's getting into politics. It's not politics. It's just we're all in this industry. So it's good to see. A lot of people don't see this. and it's good to see a guy get what's coming to him. Hopefully,
Yes.
we'll
Yes.
see.
Yes.
All right. Well, enough of that. Since we're at the end, if you guys made it this far, you're probably on our wavelength because we would have lost you a long time ago.
Yes.
All right. Next week, Monday, like we discussed, we'll be back on normal time, normal thing. We'll give you updates on timing for the future shows. Beyond that, because our schedule's a little wild, we should be on track for Mondays for the next one. As always, thank you all for being here. We're going to be having a show for sure, somehow, some way, in real life with Mark, myself, Stu, everybody. All
Yeah. Some of the wild guests.
who knows who else is going to be a part of it. All together at the same place. We're looking forward to that. Like, absolutely, it's going to be so much fun having us all in the same place. So
It'll be great.
So looking forward to it. We'll keep you updated on all that stuff. Just make sure you subscribe to the socials, Mark's, the Hopped Up, Stay Hopped Up channel, IG here. If we get a few more subs, we can finally start doing posts and stuff like that. I gotta look. There's apparently you can get posts on some channels now. I gotta see if we can do it.
Yeah,
we can start doing posts.
I think it's 500 for community.
It's different now. They've actually made an
Oh,
update.
they've changed it.
Yeah,
now?
they've changed it. Some channels are getting
Based
on
so hard.
based on verification and some other factors. So I watched some YouTube videos. I need to look into it. If we can start doing, I don't care about monetization or any of that crap. I just want posts so we can
Yes.
update you all. So when you open up your app, you'll see the post and you'll be like, okay, these guys are going to do something in this day. So we can give you updates inside of YouTube. So anyway, thank you all for being here. We didn't lose anybody. In fact, we actually are up on viewership. We started talking trash. Go figure.
Yes.
Thank you all for being here so much. We'll see you next week. Less than a week. It's Monday.
Yes.
And I'll start prepping for the bitter tea. Get ready.
Will
I'm
do.
serious. Who, for real, Mark? Get ready, bro.
I can't back out. I got to do it for the lulls.
Coming. You're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It'll be a short. I'll probably like a boomerang. Your expression, not expression. We'll figure it out. Anyway,
The expression of that's literally the expression. On
you
loop.
saw- we could put mine. We could have yours and mine side by side. We'll do a short. Who had the worst face? Bitter tea
Yes.
face. Hashtag bitter tea face. That's gonna be a trending
That's right.
face. So anyway.
All right. Let's do it.
See you guys next week. Until then.
Stay hopped up, everybody.